Look, I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were gonna select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. Huh? I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Porter is out there with Jones. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Doherty, and it's Campbell in at the 1 spot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So the Hornets win the tip. Now, here's Ball. Now Rozier. Shoots over Campbell. And it's Rozier missing. Here's Boston now. Campbell with it. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Doherty. The dish to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Passes it to Rozier. Dishes it to Ball. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Pass to Doherty. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. The kick out to Brown, over Rozier. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 5.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now, here's Ball. He had 15 points last outing, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Rozier. 12 points his last outing. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. A floater. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rozier finds Porter. Here's Rozier. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And, you know, Porter is a real master at drawing contact on shots like right there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
The first one falls.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And Porter drops them both. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Campbell, the pass to Dort. And here is Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Rozier against Brown. From 13, and it's Rozier missing. Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Ball against Williams. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brown outside. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From past the arc, and again, Boston with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Campbell against Ball, to the inside. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Now Campbell, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the pass to Dort. Just 4 to shoot. Brown dishes to Dort. Williams trying to break free. No good on that one. Hornets trail by 7. Now here's Rozier. Pass the ball. Feeds it to Jones. Good D by Williams.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
To the middle. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hornets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Passes it the ball. Now, here's Rozier. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Now, here's Ball. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Pass to Jones. Here's Rozier. Over Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Tony Bradley's checked in for Williams. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Doherty. Dinwiddie's checked in for Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Campbell. Down low. To end the drought. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the travel in the NBA just exhausting, Clark. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. And charter flights certainly help. But, man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long. And you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a home road trip, whatever. It's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business, and guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. The 9-foot shot. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Bouknight. Guarded closer. Up top, Brown. Covered by Oubre. There's the lob to the hoop.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Knocked loose and taken away by Brown. Shoots over Oubre. Again, the Celtics good for 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Clock at 6. Now the pass to Bouknight. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Count that one from Bouknight.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brown outside. Bradley trying to break free. Offensive rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Hornets call time here.
And for Dennis Schroeder, playing in the NBA was a promise fulfilled to his dearly departed father.
Greg, how about this? As a young man, he swore to his dad that he'd make it. And after his dad's passing, Dennis discovered a note from his dad encouraging him to continue to follow his dream.
Boston making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Horton Tucker's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Oubre. And the rejection by Bradley. And again, the Hornets missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
A shot's good from Claxton.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Oubre. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Jones. That one, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
To halt the run, rebounded by the Celtics. Inside, the shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Celtics second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Free throw, good, Oubre. He hits both from the stripe. Boston leading by 20. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie attacking. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oubre. He's off on that one, so the Celtics will take it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Hayden finds Dinwiddie. Pass to Smart. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Celtics out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Here's Smart. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Oubre. Then it's Porter. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Kicks it to Oubre. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Over Claxton. It's tipped.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Smart wide open. He fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oubre kicks it over to Schroeder. Clock at 6. His first shot coming late. It's good.
Dennis.
Look at the touch on Schroeder's shot there, making that tough mid-range, Jay. Easy, slim pickings.
Smart passes to Doherty. Tatum with it. Offensive rebound. Claxton. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Claxton's got 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Schroeder dishes to Porter. Back to Schroeder. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doherty with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Oubre off the drive. Buries the 7-footer.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Smart passes to Payton. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre.
Jr.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Campbell in for Marcus Smart. Payton with the ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. To the left side wing. Pass to Campbell. 5 on the clock. It's stolen. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Tatum. It's rebounded by Payton.
Number 22.
Brown is checked in for Payton. Charlotte also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Here's Williams. And no good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Bouknight. And the layup's good off the glass. Bouknight's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Tatum drives in. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Ball feeling it out of it. And Ball slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Jones checked in for Zubac.
Coming onto the floor for the 08 team, Kai Jones.
Here's Tatum. 43 points out last game. The pass to Campbell. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. Boston. No good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he's just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
The first free throw is good. Dinwiddie is checked in for the Celtics. And Porter drops them both. Boston leading by 21. Dinwiddie passes to Campbell. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jones. That's his second personal foul.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me. Shooting two.
Free throw drops for Campbell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Bouknight. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. From 13, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. And I know it's unpopular with the analytics trial, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Boston. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Ball against Williams. Ball, the pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Campbell. And Boston with the rebound. Here is Williams. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Bouknight. Dinwiddie covering. That's tipped and stolen by Doherty. And again, it's Boston converting.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Bouknight. He's covered closely. That shot, no good. Brown outside. Pass to Campbell. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Bouknight, no good. The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Tony Bradley's checked in for Williams. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Jones. The feed to Brown. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Brown's got 12 in the game.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
Here's Bouknight. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
High arcing shot. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Bradley passes to Campbell. Brown outside. Takes the 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Doherty. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Campbell. Now here's Bouknight. Dinwiddie covering. Lets it fly. Bouknight, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brown outside. He kicks it to Smart.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
The offensive rebound. Dinwiddie outside. Smart against Ball. 5 to shoot. From deep. Smart misses. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the wing on the left. Low block shot on the way. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Here's Claxton. He's defended by Harrell. Passes to Brown. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Bouknight. Not a lot of room. Poked loose. Dinwiddie outside. Brown against Harrell. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Ball against Brown. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Trying to get something going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hornets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
First one falls for him. And the Hornets making a change here. Both good from the line that time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 19 points, 2 steals, and 3 rebounds. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, you go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack, get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Doherty. And it's Campbell in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. On the wing, Brown. Rozier defending. And it's Brown missing. Porter kicks the ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Tatum against Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Ball no good. Boston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard and allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Ball against Campbell. And it's Ball penetrating. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doherty. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Doherty's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Now Campbell, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And it's Williams with the jam.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Down low. Doherty against Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Tatum against Porter. Tatum passes to Brown. Now Campbell. Here's the floater. And there it is for him. He's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Kai Jones taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. And so Jones nails both of them. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rozier for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Doherty's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Williams kicks to Brown. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line with 1 shot.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. It's blocked. Outside ball. Pulls it up. Misses off the right iron. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Doherty. No good. Some solid defense from Rozier. Porter passes to Rozier. Oubre against Brown. Feeds it to Ball. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Doherty. And Jones pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Tatum from deep three-point range. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Loads it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Campbell against Ball. Campbell kicks to Tatum. And the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Brown against Rozier. He feeds it to Jones. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's Rozier. Some solid defense from Brown.
He might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Outside Tatum. The pass to Doherty. Over Ball. Doherty, no luck. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Rozier against Tatum. Looking to get it going. Rebound by Williams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Tatum looking around. Shoots over Oubre. Off the left rim and out. And for the Hornets, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And stolen by Tatum. Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and the dunk by Jones. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Brown with it. Jones covering. The kick out to Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Jason
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And that one falls for Tatum. And a new group in for the Celtics. Tony Bradley's checked in for Robert Williams. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Doherty. Payton, he's checked in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Campbell. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Horton Tucker. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Bouknight. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. That's 10 points for James Bouknight.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. That shot misses. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Poked away. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
Hornets ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
Marcus Smart.
Here's Schroeder. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Zubac's no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Boston Celtics.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bouknight. He dishes it to Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Payton with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Zubac. That's his first.
The Celtics have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Foul. At the line, Gary Payton II. At the line for 2.
That's good from Payton. And both free throws good for Payton. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Smart against Schroeder. And the pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Dinwiddie. And he makes good on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 12 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Schroeder. A new 14 for Charlotte. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Shoots over Schroeder. And the shot is long. Charlotte has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. It's stolen by Schroeder. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Schroeder leading the charge. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Horton Tucker. Schroeder outside. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Misses the shot. And so it's Boston, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for Charlotte, Ivica Zubac is out there with Harrell, and it's Wall, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket and getting great looks inside.
The Hornets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Wall passes to Horton Tucker. The kick out to Wall. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And the rejection by Zubac. To the middle. Now here's Wall. D right on him. And good that time.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Riller kept alive by Boston. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Zubac kicks to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker, and that one good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Riller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Wall against Payton. Wall, good. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Bradley dishes to Lamb. Here's Riller. Driving inside. And here's Wall. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Harrell trying to free himself up. And the dunk by Zubac.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Good on the triple.
And, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Payton passes to Brantley. Here's Riller. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
To the inside. Now here's Bradley. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. No good from Lamb. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Zubac's the pass to Wall. There's the dish to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Payton. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Bradley, and the layup falls.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Zubac's the pass to Horton Tucker. Knocked away. It's taken away by Payton. Right wing. Here's Riller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Grant Riller. At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. You have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Wall.
Boy, what a comeback by John Wall. He went 2 years between games after that Achilles injury suffered in 2018. Really good to see him back.
Bradley finds Lamb. Back to Bradley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Tony Bradley. At the line, shooting 1.
And that one misses. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now Wall with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Here's Riller. Zubac's defending, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Gary Payton.
At the line with one shot.
Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Here's Riller. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Harrell. And he tried. Oh!
21.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Still Celtics ball.
Smart passes to Deck. Shoots over Zubac, and it comes off the front of the rim. Harrell against Lamb. Passes to Zubac. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. Now here's Bradley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better, yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
And so Bradley nails both of them. Charlotte has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wall looking it over. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Charlotte with it. Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Pass to Deck. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Really good instincts from Wall on that particular play call, getting himself some breathing room to create space for his shot.
Lamb passes to Smart. There's the feed to Bradley. 6 to shoot. The pass to Riller. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets shooting not great, 40% for the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bradley against Zubac. Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Harrell. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Lamb. Here's Riller. The Hornets pull it in. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they're going to close them out here for the second time this year. This gives them a season series lead of 2-0 with just 1 game left to play against the Hornets.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit
for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Peyton, he's checked in for Boston. The Hornets also with a sub. Horton Tucker's checked in. Here's Riller. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Outside, Wall. Rebound, Boston. Here's Riller. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.